What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nice 91 coming at you with another video. So, newest Eagles wide receiver, Arcega-Whiteside, spoke about, the impact that Eagles wide receiver Alshon Jeffery has had on him and his game. During this introductory press conference, he spoke in detail about it. And I'm going to read exactly what he said, and of course, I'm going to give you my thoughts afterwards. Here's what Arcega-Whiteside had to say. I grew up watching him. He competes for the ball. He is a great competitor out in the field. And I know that is kind of cliche to say, even though I am going to be on this team. But he is a great guy to look after and model after. I love to have that tag with me as a contested catches and jump ball receiver. But at the same time, I'm not limited to that. Any route that you give me, I'm going to run and I'm going to do my best to get open. So yeah, as you heard right there, he spoke about growing up watching Alshon Jeffery and really modeling the way he plays the game after Alshon Jeffery. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. When the Eagles drafted this kid with the 57th pick in the second round, I'll be honest with you guys, I had almost no idea who this kid was. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I sat down and I watched tape on the kid, man. And the person who he immediately reminded me of was Alshon Jeffery. Alshon Jeffery, and of course, I told you guys, Funches. Those were two guys that he reminded me a lot of. And it was quite clear to me when I saw his style of play, the way he goes up and catches those, crazy, deep passes, highly contested passes. It was quite clear to me that he was brought in to be that Alshon Jeffery prototype. He's not a slot receiver. No, I don't see him as the guy that's going to work in the slot. I see him as that guy that you're going to throw the ball up to. Carson Wentz going to throw the ball up to him, and he's going to go out there and get it, just like Alshon Jeffery does. And what better way for him to continue to learn and get better than come to the Eagles and learn from Alshon Jeffery? What I see happening here is that Alshon Jeffery's going to spend a couple years mentoring this kid, grooming him to eventually become that replacement for Jeffery. So that's what I see right there. He's going to spend a couple years, learning from Alshon Jeffery, being groomed by Alshon Jeffery, and he's going to become that next, jump ball type of guy for Carson Wentz. That's clearly what I see in this kid, and I think that's clearly why Roseman and Joe Douglas looked at him and say, "Hey, this guy right here is definitely we see him as a future, a future jump ball type of guy." Because, like I said, I didn't know a whole lot about this kid, but when we drafted him, I definitely did a full look into his game footage, man. And Alshon Jeffery was the very first guy who came to my head when I saw this guy. He reminds me a lot of Jeffery and Devin Funches, man. That's who he reminds me of. And I think with the attitude he has, man, he's a guy who wants to learn and he wants to be the very best that he can be. And I think as long as he's willing to learn, he comes in here, he picks things up quickly, he has a good attitude, man. I think the sky's the limit as to what he can accomplish. I truly do believe that. This year, his rookie year, I expect him to be compete for that number 4 wide receiver spot, because the wide receivers, of course, are set right now. Alshon Jeffery, Deshaun Jackson, Nelson Aguilar in the slot, and number 4 is up for grabs right now, man. It truly is up for grabs because you got so many receivers that will fight for that number 4 spot. Matt Collins, Shelton Gibson, man. Hey, if you want to put DeAndre Tompkins in there, man, like that number 4 spot is truly up for grabs, man. No roster spot at number 4 is guaranteed. The first 3 are definitely guaranteed. I would say that definitely Arcega, his roster spot is pretty much guaranteed, but that number 4 spot on the roster spot is not guaranteed. So it's up for grabs, man. It's gonna come down to who wants it the most, man. Who's willing to go the extra mile to prove to the coaches that I deserve to be that number 4 spot. So yeah, this kid has a good attitude, man. He modeled his game after Jeffery, and that's very obvious and clear when you watch his game footage, man. That's who he plays a lot like, and and I believe truly that Roseman brought this kid in to have him be groomed by Alshon Jeffery and learn from Alshon Jeffery to eventually become that next jump ball the guy for us, man. He's about the same height as Alshon Jeffery. I think he's like an inch shorter than Jeffery, because Alshon Jeffery's like 6'3". I think he's 6'2". So yeah, but you watch his footage though, man. Big body, strong hands, not afraid to go up there in double coverage and grab the ball out of the air, just like Alshon Jeffery. And that's what I see him being. That's what type of receiver in the NFL I see him being. And he's actually not that bad either when it comes to speed too. He actually got pretty good speed. I think he ran like a 4.2 at the combine, so he actually does have very good speed. He might be a little bit faster than Jeffery, but he might be a little bit faster than Jeffery. But the kid definitely, he has a lot of potential, man. He definitely has a lot of potential, and he definitely is willing to learn. He definitely has a good attitude, and that's what you look for in a player, man. Somebody with a good attitude and somebody that wants to learn. Not somebody that comes in and says, "Oh, look at me, man. I'm a superstar. I don't need nobody to tell me anything." Those are the type of players you don't want in your team, man. You don't want teams. You don't want players who think they know it all and can't learn from people who've been in the league a lot longer than they have. They can't. They seem to think they can't learn from the elders. Is what I'm trying to say. And it's going to be very interesting, man. It's going to be very interesting to see exactly what that roster looked like, after all the cuts have been made, and who's going to be the number 4 receiver. That's up for question, man. Matt Collins, man. Matt Collins definitely got a lot of competition. That's for sure. Matt Collins, man, he was, the number 4 receiver pretty much by default, though, I guess you would say. But this year coming up, man, he really got to fight for that, man. He really does have to fight for that spot, because it's not guaranteed. And Shelton Gibson, I know a lot of people have given up on Shelton Gibson, but here's my thing, man. Like, I feel like he has not been given the opportunity enough, man. Like, he's gone out there, he's made plays, and then they put him on the sidelines, man. I feel like he should be given more opportunities to shine and really show his ability, man. But yeah, when it comes to Arcega, JJ Arcega-Whiteside, man, I really do like what I see out of this kid, man. I like the way he talks, man. I like his attitude, man. He comes in with a very positive attitude. He wants to learn, and he models his game after one of the best receivers in the league right now, Alshon Jeffery. So, I think this was a good. A very, very good, draft by the Eagles right here, and I think this is a very good choice by the Eagles right here. But only time will tell exactly what, JJ Arcega-Whiteside does in the NFL. Only time is going to tell with that, of course. But what I'm seeing out of this kid right now, what I'm hearing out of this kid right now, I like him. I like him a lot. I absolutely do like him a lot. And, if he remains the same humble, kid that wants to learn, man, he's going to have a good career. He honestly is going to have one. And like I said, I watched the tape on him, man, and there was no question about it. He is definitely a Alshon Jeffery type of wide receiver. That's truly what he is. And he's going to, and as long as he's willing to learn from Jeffery and watch Jeffery, continue to watch Jeffery. He grew up watching, but continue to watch him. Sky's the limit to what this kid can achieve. It truly is. But man, I can't wait. We got OTAs coming up pretty soon. Obviously, after that, you got mini camp, you got training camp, man. So the NFL schedule for the off season, the workout schedule is getting ready to heat up, man. And I can't wait. Can't forget rookie mini camp either, man. It's starting to heat up pretty shortly, man. So I can't wait to sit back and and watch, man. Can't wait to watch. And as soon as you know it, man, the 2019 season will be here quicker than you know, man. It would just, the off season would just fly by, man. It absolutely will fly by, So I'm looking forward to this upcoming season. I see this Eagles team as being a very special group, man. I think talent-wise we are better than what we had in 2017, and that's saying a lot, because that was one hell of a squad, one hell of a team. But what I see out of this team, I love what I'm seeing. As long as Carson Wentz can stay healthy, man, crossing my fingers, he stays healthy, man, and he utilizes his weapons. The sky's the limit as to what the 2019 Eagles as a whole can achieve. It truly is, man. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing this team on the field next year. It should be great. But you guys in the comment section, let me know what you think, man. What do you think about JJ Arcega-Whiteside? Do you think it was a great pickup? Draft pickup. What do you think about? Do you think he's gonna be the next Alshon Jeffery type of receiver? Is he gonna be the next Alshon Jeffery for the Eagles? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, And just tell me what you think, man. As always, go Birds. Spunky 991 is out here. Fly, Eagle, fly. Peace.